Hello everyone, join me as I take on the challenge of creating my very own podcast from scratch today. Podcasting has become incredibly popular over the past few years, and it's not hard to see why. It's an amazing way to share your passion, connect with like-minded individuals, and build a community around your ideas. But despite its growing popularity, many people are still hesitant to take the plunge and create their own podcast. One of the main barriers that aspiring podcasters face is the fear of not having the right equipment. Do I need a fancy microphone? A professional studio? A team of engineers? The list of excuses goes on and on. But the truth is, you don't need all that to get started. With a decent computer and a willingness to learn, you can create a high-quality podcast that resonates with your audience. Another common obstacle is coming up with content ideas. What if I run out of things to talk about? What if my episodes start to sound repetitive? The key is to find a topic you're passionate about and to plan your episodes in advance. This will help you stay focused and ensure that your content remains fresh and engaging. Fear of public speaking is also a major roadblock for many would-be podcasters. What if I sound silly? What if I stumble over my words? But the truth is, the more you practice, the more comfortable you'll become with speaking in front of an audience. And besides, it's not about being perfect, it's about being authentic and sharing your unique perspective with the world. Finally, some people are held back by the perceived complexity of the recording and editing process. How do I record a podcast? How do I edit it? The good news is that there are tons of free resources available online to help you get started. From user-friendly recording software to editing tutorials on YouTube, you don't need to be a tech expert to create a professional-sounding podcast. So, how do you actually start a podcast? First, choose a topic you're passionate about. This will help you stay motivated and ensure that your content remains engaging. Next, plan out your episodes in advance. This will help you stay organized and ensure that your content flows logically. Then, start recording. Don't worry too much about the quality of your equipment, just focus on creating high-quality content that resonates with your audience. When it comes to editing, keep it simple. You don't need to spend hours tweaking every little detail, just focus on getting your message across. And finally, don't be afraid to experiment and try new things. The more you practice, the better you'll become at creating a podcast that truly resonates with your audience. One of the most inspiring stories I've come across is that of John Lee Dumas, founder of Entrepreneur on Fire. John started his podcast from scratch, with zero experience and limited equipment. But he persevered, and today his podcast is one of the most successful in the world. His story is a testament to the power of hard work, dedication, and a willingness to learn. So, what's the key takeaway from John's story? It's that anyone can start a podcast, regardless of their background or experience. All it takes is a willingness to learn, a passion for your topic, and a commitment to creating high-quality content. In conclusion, starting a podcast is definitely within your reach. It may not be easy, but with the right mindset and a willingness to learn, you can create a podcast that truly resonates with your audience. So, what are you waiting for? Take the first step today and start creating your very own podcast. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What podcast idea have you been dreaming up? Let me know, and don't forget to check out my other videos for more tips on podcasting.